I think we're live. I think we're live. Oh my god, we actually are live. Real quick, we've been messing with some of the settings in here regarding our live streaming. Hopefully we can get some parts of that working correctly and a lot better. Anyway, let's get right down to the point. Health-wise, doing a little bit better. The shoulder did not hurt as bad today, so that's good news. The wife officially cannot go back to work. The doctors just refused to release her at this point due to her health reasons. But in more important news, I'm disturbed because I was going to record all this and then post it, but I'm really becoming disturbed now because it might very well be true. Congress is going to pass and is thinking about passing a hackback law. Basically a hackback revenge law so that companies can go, oh, hey, you hacked us? Okay, we're going to hack you back. Hang on. Oh, this is where you are? Okay, here we go. We're going to go in your system and destroy everything now. Honestly, if they do it, that's opening up a can of worms I don't even want to talk about. I really don't. That's a can of worms like none other. I mean, it really just is. Other than that, you know, it's just been another day. Today was actually, since the shoulder started hurting, today was one of the best days I've had in a long time. Still had pain, but it wasn't as bad as it has been. But because it wasn't that bad, I did 3 things. I ripped apart 2 more laptops and put 2 together. And that's what you're seeing here. I have one you're seeing. There's the other one. This one is currently running flat out off battery. This one's charging up and updating. This one's updating as well. They both have an older version of 10 on them. So I had to actually Google my butt off to get the Windows 10 upgrade assistant to force the, what version is it? I think it's, 1703 onto the laptops. You know, the one that's running flat out on battery, which is this one right now, that we're gonna put that one up for sale. So there's that. The one next to it, I'm thinking about just holding on to. I really do. The reason being, is why not? It gives me a laptop to play with and a few other things as well. What I am gonna do is knock this tab off and see if that helps us out a little bit. I'm also running quite a bit right now, so let's see what I can cut off here. I can cut that out, I can cut that out, I can cut that down. I don't need that anymore. I need this, because that actually enables everything else. So let's see here. Looks like we are stuck doing stuff like that, so Alright. Let's see if this helps out any, because it looks like I might have been lagging. At least that's the way it appears on my end. Anyway, yeah, we're getting these both updated. I've got another hard drive I'm going to put in this one here. I'm going to install OpenSUSE on it, the newest version, but if I do decide to sell it, I want to have that Windows 10 ready to go. Let's just say I'm taking one heck of a loss. Yeah. I mean, I'm taking a trash type loss. Because confirmed earlier, one of the boards that we got for one of the 5 of these, there's 5 total, one of the boards had a secondary problem. The right mouse button didn't work at all. So we think a circuit's crossed there, and it's causing the left mouse button to work as the right. Don't know, but we think. So there is that. Projects coming up, though. Well, obviously, this mess here. Talk to Luke, trying to get him back out here, so we can do a video on his screen replacement. Working potentially on another review of the RCA Voyager 2 or 3, I think it's the Voyager 3, to follow up with the first review that we did. What else is there? Oh, we're going to have a full retro day. And the reason I couldn't think of this is because it's actually sitting here in front of me. And I'm not going to lift it, but I am going to try and get it into screen view. Alright. Not getting too big, but yes, you see my lunch. We're going to have a Windows 98 day. Yes, a Windows 98 day. A day where we actually go through, because this has actually got a, I think I put a 30 gig in here. Let's find out. Oh, okay. Yep, it's got a 30 gig hard drive. And it is running a Pentium 2 400 megahertz with let's see here, $384 megs of RAM. Wow. 384 megs. That's a lot back then. I mean, this computer is like in the 90s. It's over a decade old. It's an antique. So, we're going to see what all kind of hell I can go through again. Because I actually, and I really should have done videos sooner. Because when I was working on that laptop, originally, it took me, I think, a week just to find the sound driver. It took a week. We're talking a full solid week of, you know, while I'm working from home, And during my breaks and everything, and after my breaks and before work, I'm looking for a sound driver. I'm looking for the actual video driver. It took me a week to find both. They do not have a record of it on Dell anymore. Especially the audio. Because if I remember correctly, it's an ASMedia card, I think. Let's see. Voice manager. Yeah, and even still, there's a few unknowns here. You know, there's a PCI multimedia device, and there's no telling what that's for. It's an ESS Allegro Maestro. So, yeah. It took a week to really get all that working. I really don't know what the PCI multimedia video is. The video driver's in here. It's a Rage Mobility PAGP. I know what it is. It took me a week to find it. To find one that worked. But yeah. The miners are going. Right now, the system we're on, streaming from, isn't mining. It's doing the broadcast, so there's that. What else is there? We've just got a lot of projects I can't even think of. Media creation servers up. Router's been doing great. And I'm debating whether or not to give away something for free. Yeah. I've been thinking about it. And because I'm taking a loss on these laptops anyway, I might as well make it a real loss at this point. Been debating whether or not to give away one of these Acer laptops. Keep in mind they're not greatest of great, but I've been thinking about it. Yeah, we're gonna try and get videos back to normal. Stuff like that. It's just been bat crazy for a while. While we're doing this, I'm going to check out Slashdot, because, well, why not? Okay, that's a little disturbing, but kind of awesome. Google Photos now recognizes your pets? Okay. Netflix added more subscriptions in Q3. That's awesome. I don't like what Disney's going to do, but that's awesome. Did not know that that was available to all. There's been another update to the Xbox dashboard. No idea. No idea whatsoever. Every patch for KRACK, Crack Wi-Fi vulnerability, is available right now. Wow. And it actually stands for Key Reinstallation Attack. And it is a fundamental flaw of WPA2. Okay, no, that makes sense. That actually does make sense. You know, now it looks like somebody did an Ask Slashdot here. Now this is actually interesting. Ask Slashdot, what are some hard truths IT must learn to accept? Well, I don't think it's that myself personally, I have to accept these facts of life, but one, I don't keep things on the cloud. Sorry, that's somebody else's server. No. Keep it on mine. 2. We are not gods. Now, that being said, and I do have friends that do this, they call me and ask, "Hey, I have such computer problem. How can you fix it?" Well, yeah. Well, can you fix it right now? No. Well, why not? Am I there with you? No. Well, okay then. But I need to fix now. No. I am busy. What did you do? I just fixed this 2 months ago. You broke it again. What did you do? And immediately, almost every time, they go, I didn't do anything. I just downloaded this program here because I couldn't do this. I'm sitting there going, just, you know, it's one of those hand to face moments. It's like, I just asked you what you did. You told me you did nothing, but then you immediately stated you did something. There's the problem. Let's go back to basic troubleshooting here. You call me up and go, hey, my computer won't turn on. And I wish I could actually do this, okay? This is a true story that my grandfather told me. I don't know how true it is, but apparently it happens somewhere, somehow, some way. This is how I am at this point. If you call me up with a computer problem, you better be able to tell me what's going on. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Unless, of course, you really don't know. You know, try to describe the problem best as possible. But here's the story. This is back in the 90s, mind you. Guy goes to the store. Goes actually to the Sears store. Buys this awesome new computer. Top of the line. Takes it home. Opens the box up. Takes it out. Sets it on his desk. And, you know, gets everything set up and goes, turn it on. Nothing's happening. Okay. So, checks everything. Alright. So he calls help desk. Help desk goes, well, you go through their basic troubleshooting and setup. Well, did you plug this connector here, which is, you know, for the keyboard, that big around back then? Did you plug that one into the back of the computer? He's like, yeah. Well, I think so. And he's like, wait a minute, which one's the computer? And the person at this point realizes what they're in for. Okay. Most people have a misconception. Your computer is not your monitor screen. I have people that actually still say, it's a computer. No. The computer is the box that the monitor hooks up to. Yeah. Better idea. Nope, can't pull it out. Well, putting it simply, I wish I had one out right now. Putting it simply, they go through all the troubleshooting steps. They go, okay, here's this box here with all these different connectors on the back of it. Yeah, you're going to have a connector with 3 blades on it with a really odd shape, rectangle shape to it. That's going to be your power plug. That's how you know you're at the back of the computer. Guy goes, pulls everything out and looks. Okay, I'm looking at the back now. Yeah, that keyboard's plugged in. Okay. Is the monitor plugged into it? It's going... Yeah, this is before the days of blue VGA ports. Tech goes, alright. It's got 3 rows of pins in it. Flat out. It's a very small connector, but it's got 3 rows of pins. Alright. Guy looks back there and goes, yeah, that's hooked up because the screeny box thing goes, you know, down to the box here. I go, okay. So they do that. Gets through everything. Goes, hit the power button. Guy goes, okay, which one's the power button? Well, it's the button labeled power. Guy goes, okay. So he hits the button. Nothing happens. I mean, nothing happens. So, guy goes, alright. Nothing's happening. Tech goes, alright. Is there a green light on the box that everything's on the back of? Guy goes, yeah. Alright. Is it making any noise? Yeah. But there's nothing going on the screen. No. Is the screen turned on? Well, how do I know if it's on or off? Well, you'll know it's on because of an orange or a green light. Is there an orange or green light? The guy goes, yeah. Okay, well, which light is it? Well, it's an orange light. So, tech goes on for about maybe an hour. Still can't get the guy working. Knows full well that this is a brand new computer. Nothing could even remotely be wrong. So, tech goes, alright, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take everything, wrap it back up, put it back in the box, close the box up. I want you to take it back to the store. The guy has the audacity at this point to go, well, what do I tell him when I get back, when I take it back? Tech goes, tell them you don't know how to use a damn computer. And to show you how. I can't guarantee that they're going to show you. But tell them you don't know how to use a computer. And it just ends there. So, I don't know what the end part of this was or anything else. It's something that, you know, was told to me over a decade ago. Was awesome then, is still awesome now. So, it's quite interesting. Yeah, you hear stories all the time. That's how techs are still to this day. You know, with game consoles, with computers, with what have you, anything else. Do not plug a device in unless you know for a fact that it won't fry it. I have taken calls where people have fried controllers to their consoles, have pretty much destroyed their PC and their game console. I mean, completely. The game console's just so screwed up because they kept it in an enclosed place. The PC's so screwed up because they download and install anything and everything. You know, it's called clickbait for a reason, guys. Don't click it. You know, that's that whole AOL stuff that they've got at, you know, AOL's website. Hey, your PC's running slow, or let's give you a PC check. Yeah, no. No. That ain't how it works. You do this way, and you do only one way. You know, worst program out there I think right now is Norton and McAfee. They're both bad. They're both horrendous. I've used Avast for actually a decade. And then some. And I've not once gotten a virus to the point where it can't get rid of it. Not once. Now I've had, you know, hijack browser hijacks and everything like that, and we've had to basically do a reformat to get rid of it. But ever since I've had incidents like that, I don't let people use my computer. Never had one since. The wife actually just had one. I had to reformat hers. Thankfully, with the advent of Windows 10, I can get away with murder doing it and keep her documents. You know, that's nothing new. Kaspersky found a vulnerability in Word. Okay. Probably something that's been there for over a decade. But I'm getting a little bored. So let's make things a little fun. Oh, wow. Apparently I just had a program crash and it shouldn't have crashed. It really shouldn't have. So let's see if I can open it. Wow, that's not good. Apparently, I can't load up my Blizzard app now. That's fun. I have no idea why. Alright guys, y'all have fun. Peace out. Hopefully we get some more videos done this week. Definitely liking the 1070. It's performed phenomenally so far, and I expect much more to come of it. So have fun.